Hello boys and girls, this week we are learning about sharing again. But remember what I said last week, that this week is going to be just a little bit different because we're still going to be thinking about sharing to split things up, thinking about splitting things by sharing them with other people, and we're still going to be looking at it in terms of fractions, but the way we're going to think about it is just a little bit different. So this is called the egg carton strategy. What I'd like to do first is I would just like to review fractions. So if you remember, the top number in a fraction is the numerator, and the bottom number in a fraction is the denominator. Now, when you write out a division problem and you're writing it out as a fraction, remember that you want the bigger number on the top, and then the bottom number shows you how many groups to split it into. We've been doing that for several weeks. Well, most of the time when you look at a fraction just as a fraction, you're going to look at it just a little bit differently. Here's our twist, all right? So, our denominator, our number on the bottom, in a fraction actually shows us the parts that are in our whole. So what that means is I have my whole here. I have one whole rectangle, and it's been split into 12 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what this bottom number tells me is that my whole has been split into 12 equal pieces. So there are 12 pieces in my whole. Now this top number, the numerator, that's going to show us what we're sharing. So let's think about this in terms of an egg carton. Now I didn't have an actual egg carton available, but I did draw one out, and so you can draw one out like this, or you can use a real egg carton. It's the same thing because our egg carton, or our picture, will be split into 12 equal pieces. So if we think about it like an egg carton, what this is basically saying is we want to share 8 of our eggs. So what I'm going to do to show that is I'm going to shade 8 squares in. So here's 1 egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, 4 eggs, 5 eggs, 6 eggs, 7 eggs, and 8 eggs. So what we've done, boys and girls, is we've shown this fraction. We've shown that we've shared 8 eggs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've also shown that our 8 eggs are out of 12 total eggs, or we shared 8 pieces out of our 12 total pieces, which equals our whole. So let's try this again with another egg carton, but this time the people that we're sharing our eggs with, we only need to share 6 of our 12 eggs, or 6 pieces of our whole, our 12 pieces. So let's show that by shading it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I was going to do the top one again. But we only want to do 6, remember? Because that's our numerator on this one. Oh my goodness. So anyways, so this bottom shows me that we have shared 6 out of our 12 eggs, or 6 pieces out of our 12. So this week, still think about it as sharing. We're still thinking about it as sharing by taking things away, right? By splitting them up. But we're splitting them up a little bit differently now. We're splitting up how many we're going to be sharing out of our whole. So have fun using our egg carton strategy with sharing this week.